So I wanted to talk just at a high level, some few U.S. marketplace optimization strategies for Amazon, Shopify, Walmart, and TikTok. So thinking of ways on how we can lower costs to fight tariffs here. So starting with Amazon. So going to go over the basics, but very important to make sure you have your Amazon US optimized. So that means SEO driven product listings. So having SEO terms throughout your copywriting, title, bullet points, making sure you have your branding in place. So A plus content, storefront, photo tiles, making sure all of those are in place. You can also use Amazon experiments, A/B tests to find out which ones are going to drive true conversion and actual sales. That way you can just continually have a better product page. So making sure optimized product pages are going to help with increasing your conversion, and then getting into those additional marketplaces, not necessarily going through the setup process of working with a logistics partner, gaining VAT, and having someone down in that country to be for localization. Um, so this would more take the approach of using NARF, and this is specific to Amazon. You're probably familiar with this program. It's North American Remote Fulfillment, but essentially it's just going to allow you to use and access Canada, Mexico, and Brazil. In North America, those are the only marketplaces it's available for, but it's going to allow you to keep your fulfillment centers in the US and use that inventory there for Canada, Mexico, or Brazil. So just thinking of ways to get into an additional marketplace, but not necessarily go through some large setup costs, but still have the ability to sell there. Okay, I'm going to touch a bit with Shopify here. Nothing too in depth, but again, making sure we have our Shopify website optimized. And more than likely, most brand revenue is going to come from Amazon. So trying to reduce the reliance on Amazon, either by driving paid ads to your website, using influencers, and then making sure you have organic SEO to help diversify in that new marketplace. Additionally, using Shopify ads like Reconvert, one-click upsell, these can help with cart recovery and upsell strategies, and help with improving your customer retention. Know that we mentioned, trying to build less reliance on Amazon, but depending on how you have your inventory stored, implementing Buy with Prime may help with reducing the cost logistically, and then it does help with bringing a bit more trust and conversion to your website there. And then as you expand into a new marketplace with Shopify, just making sure that you have the local payment method set up in that currency, and then also considering some 3PL fulfillment solutions. And again, looking for tariff-free distributions. And then with Shopify, you're able to collect a lot more customer information than you are with Amazon, TikTok, or really any other sales channel. So utilizing that information by building email automation funnels that could be for like abandoned carts, post-purchase upsells. If you put together like a loyalty program, utilizing that customer information that you gain in the new marketplace to help with driving repeat sales or driving subscribe and save if your product is subscribable. Okay, so for Walmart, same story here, making sure it's optimized. So Walmart's not going to be, I guess, as fleshed out as Amazon or Shopify. They don't yet have a NARF program where they can take you or use your U.S. inventory, use it into Canada, Mexico. The available marketplaces they have is Canada, Mexico, and Chile. So you would have to set up logistics, find a carrier to get that faster shipping. And at scale, it would give you the lower import costs, but initial launches may have a bit higher costs there. So with Walmart, it's going to be more of a presence play. not necessarily a marketplace to push heavy. If it makes sense and you're already expanding, let's say on the Amazon side and the Shopify side, you can also do it for the Walmart marketplace if it's in Mexico, Canada, or Chile. Okay, the last sales channel that I'm going to talk about is TikTok. This one's going to be more for awareness. TikTok doesn't yet have the expansion services like Amazon NARF, but more along the lines of using TikTok as a advertising medium in the new marketplace, but not necessarily selling through TikTok Shop in that marketplace. So let's say we're expanding or trying to expand to Europe, having a TikTok profile set up in that marketplace to help drive more awareness and engagement can be helpful whenever you launch into it in Shopify or Amazon here. So also just repurposing content, it could be a fairly straightforward process for the brand. If you already have Instagram Reels, Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, making those cross uploaded or vice versa there to just drive some more engagement. And you can also offer an exclusive promotion for each area that you're uploading on just to see which one's going to perform best for that marketplace. And then if the brand has enough followers or 1,000 followers on their TikTok, they can go live. Again, just helping drive awareness here. Different types of contents that they could run with would be like an owner-led live, where it's more around behind the scenes insights from the founder, brand, owner, or around a live selling product showcase where it's just real-time unboxing, Q&As, and limited deals. But again, TikTok, thinking more along the lines as using it as a awareness play rather than going through the setup, finding logistic carriers, and trying to sell in that new marketplace. Okay, the last thing that I wanted to touch on is manufacturing and intellectual property. So just with the different tariffs going around, could be thinking of relocating to a country that is lower tariff or non-tariff. So shifting productions over to countries like Vietnam, India, or Eastern Europe, where the tariffs are lower, could help. Only thing with this is just making sure that if you are relocating, that manufacturer is adhering to labor laws, and then also it fits your brand reputation. And if you're into supplements or any consumables, making sure that they have GMPs. But those are some different ways that you can kind of diversify each channel, but also try to lower costs just with tariffs coming in here. The last thing is just securing a design and utility patent. This one does cost a bit more to get a design and utility patent, but if it's a larger push and you're going into additional marketplaces, there's going to be additional competitors, more copycats. So having the ability to enforce that can really help with increasing your brand value here. But in conclusion, I just want to say that omnichannel expansion and operational efficiencies is going to help with lowering your costs to fight tariffs without necessarily increasing prices. So that's kind of everything that I had on my side that I wanted to go over. If you guys are interested to learn more, feel free to contact us at ProventusAgency.com. We are offering a free month of TikTok Shop. And then also, if you're interested to learn more about our expert insights, we are offering a free audit on Amazon channels as well. And again, you can contact us at ProventusAgency.com or email us at jacob@ProventusAgency.com.